going anywhere. Here comes the Haymaker. Justyce Smoke. 9 seconds it took for him to defeat Taylor McNeil.
And make no mistake about that, AJ. That's a huge benefit. Smoke winning that fight in 9 seconds did not take a punch.
No, and like you said, it's you know, these guys, they don't get paid by the hour, so get in and get out when you can. And like you said, he's had some downtime and he's charged up. He's got a pretty full tank of gas, obviously.
Yeah, he lost 38 pounds to get ready and qualify for the cruiserweights. Chris and I speculated, well, sometimes you lose a lot of weight, you might lose some power, and then it was the exact opposite of that, a one-punch knockout.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. And Smoke, when you look at him, guys, him and Bo Cornell had a feeling that it would be the two of them in the finals. Now, even though Cornell took a different route to get there, he's certainly one win away from that actually happening. But Justin Shmit, I think, will say something about that.
Well, you know, like you said, there's so many, obviously so many possibilities, and this is going to be a fight, boy, I tell you.
Oh, yeah. And Justin Shmit, we didn't know coming in either what he brought, AJ. He's a close quarter fighter. Likes to get guys tight and really kind of carve them up.
And that's a little bit of his MMA background. He does have some professional MMA bouts under his belt, and I think, like you said, that grappling, that inside working, comes a little bit from that MMA background. And you know, this is one of those, the old guard and the new dog on the block. This is going to be an interesting fight here.
You could tell Justin Shmit has a lot of old school in him, and there's no doubt. I think both guys, as a matter of fact, did in that first fight. Biederman as well, but only one had to move on. They were no joke, either one of those guys. And this will be a very, very interesting fight. You're right. New guard against the old guard in many ways.
Now, Justin Shmit, we talked about the twitch, the little twitch in the eye, a little something off with this guy. And he's got 13 years, the senior of Haymaker, Justyce Smoke, with the one difference here. Bull Shmit played a full season of pro hockey. We can't discount that in terms of conditioning, and maybe that's going to help him maintain equal footing here against Justyce Smoke.
Yeah, it's going to be. This is where Justyce Smoke's got a little bit more of the distance on him.
In the first semifinal, that fight went to jawbreaker Bo Cornell.
Due to forfeit over injury over Travis Check. Now, for the first fight in the semifinal, weighing in at 199 pounds, from Morris, Manitoba, make the noise for Haymaker, Justyce Smoke! And his opponent in this semifinal matchup, from Strathmore, Alberta, make some noise for Justin Bull Shmit!
All right, here we go. The lone semifinal winner faces the jawbreaker, Bo Cornell. It's the Haymaker and the Bull. It took 9 seconds for the Haymaker to win by knockout. This fight will go longer than that. Chest to chest, both guys are wailing away. Right hands from both the Haymaker and from Bull Shmit. And Bull Shmit got a little hand in there on Justyce Smoke.
Well, Shmit is a wily character, AJ, you can tell, right?
Yeah, you said the inside battling, he's getting some body shots in, and if I'm Justyce Smoke, I try to break away and try to use that distance like Phil was saying.
You know, one thing about Bull Shmit, he did not break a sweat in his win, even though it went a bit longer. He was not winded. So the conditioning seemingly there.
And unaffected, too, by anything that went on around him either.
Oh, here comes Smoke with a left hand, but he took a right in doing so from Bull Shmit. Oh, there's a right hand from Bull Shmit onto Haymaker Smoke. This has been the toughest fight that Smoke has had to face in his Ice Wars career, and we go to round 2 here in a moment.
Excellent start by both guys, and you can see Justin Shmit again expecting that, AJ, pulling guys in tight like the fight in close quarter.
You hit it on the head on the way into this fight. I mean, Shmitty definitely looks like he has that's his strategy, get in tight, and it's something Justyce is going to have to figure out. And like you said, with these short amount of rounds, you don't have a lot of times to do that. And good working on the inside by Bull. you know, those short uppercuts, body shots, and man, piston-like right hands.
Look at that, just like you're right, like a piston, AJ, go back and forth.
I know, AJ, you did a lot of analysis on the first ice course and seeing some guys, you know, on the upper end getting 40 punches in per round, and I think both guys might have gotten close to that number, if not exceeded it here in the opening minutes. Round 2 about to begin between the Haymaker and the Bull. You can see a little mouse under the right eye of Justyce Smoke. And Shmit, a couple of big hands in on Justyce Smoke. Smoke trying to return with lefts. It's the left hand of Smoke against the trip hammer of the Bull.
Yeah, and he's got the leverage on Justyce Smoke, but he's not using his leverage like he did in the first fight.
Yeah, I tell you, it's they're fighting in the phone booth right now. This is just will over skill at this point.
Body to body, that uppercut connected. Flush on the noggin, but Justyce Smoke coming back with a series of left hands.
Yeah, Justyce Smoke, he just got lit up by a huge uppercut.
See a little cut on the nose of Bull.
But he kept punching, and so is Shmit. Both guys getting tired. Final seconds of round 2. Second round nearly over. And we'll see how that one is.
Where does this go to?
This is a tough one, AJ. You know, again, to me, I put it up on the judges, but I think Smoke did enough. Both guys did enough to get to the icebreaker. It's hard.
It's just we're a different combat sport where we're running into the same issues as a lot of these sports with the judging. It's what are these guys looking for? There is criteria, obviously, but it's really personal preference at some point. How do you, both guys throwing, both guys landing, working hard on the inside. Shmitty with some very high fight IQ.
Extremely smart fighter.
I'll tell you.
Going to the body.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
And Haymaker, standing like we've seen 2 fights previous, stands right in there.
It could very well go to an icebreaker. If I was judging in a slim margin, I give it to Bull Shmit.
I agree.
I give it to the Bull, but it's very close. And again, Bull Shmit, Bundy, barely winded after those 2 minutes. He's like as fresh as a daisy right now.
Gentlemen, by unanimous decision, Justyce the Bull